y'all. This is Alex What? Who am I? What? Why am I sitting here? What? Hey, y'all. This is Alex Goody coming at you with another talk video. And you can tell by the title, I'm talking about something that's serious once again. So, I was talking to my father today, you know what I'm saying? And we always talk about situations that's like 100% real, either it's memories or it's just like real talk, real conversation. That's what my whole family, you know, my closest family or whatever. So this one particular situation is a situation, you know what I'm saying, that's been going on over the years. You've been seeing kids and all this stuff happening in schools and everything about bullying and stuff like that. So he gets on the conversation about him getting bullied at one point in time when he was a child in school and things like that, and what drove him to do certain things in life and you know, taking up for himself and defending himself. So I was like, that's a good conversation, because I most definitely have been a victim of bullying in school at a young age, and you know, throughout my life and things like that. So I was like, I could talk about that. I could talk to my peoples about that. What? So I'm bringing it to y'all. Stay tuned. So I'm bringing it to y'all with my story and my reasons also. You know what I'm saying? I'll post a picture of this makeup look that I did today at the end of this video. So my experience in bullying, my first time experience in bullying was when I was in 2nd grade. You know what I'm saying? I already knew, you know, around the neighborhood, this girl didn't like me. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, she didn't never like me. I don't know why females always have that reversible magnetic mood towards me when it comes to me just being a cool female, love to have fun, down to earth. I'm a very open person. I let people know, you know, to the best of my ability, at least at 100% of my ability. And if I don't know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I always been the type, like, whether you like me, you either like me or you don't. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was raised within my household, tomboy type, you know, vibe or whatever. That's me all my life. Got that tomboy type feel. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, is that I remember in 2nd grade, you know, I'm going to start from a little bit from the beginning, is that, and I'm, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I had to get my food and my dishwasher just, you heard that something is my dishwasher just going off. So anyways, in 2nd grade, you know, beginning of the school year, you know what I'm saying, me and a girl happened to end up in the same class, you know what I'm saying. I had a little best friend, you know, I also played around the neighborhood. All of us, like, end up in the same class in 2nd grade. So, you know what I'm saying, for the beginning of school year, you know what I'm saying, she always try to collect, like, certain girls on her side. You know, one of them little girls, grown little girls around the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, try to collect all the girls on her side. I don't like her, don't like her, you know what I'm saying, that type vibe with her. And we in 2nd grade, and I'm the nice little girl, like buttercups, Tootsie Rolls, flowers, ooh, rainbows. I see a rainbow. But just in a sense of that, I'm also like the football player type, the basketball player type, the jumping fence type, the jump rope type. I'm the athletic type, all that into one. You know what I'm saying? Started off young, like dancing. I just out dance everybody. You know what I'm saying? We weren't doing all that, but you know what I'm saying? I was always that type of vibe growing up, a fun vibe. So, you know, people would just draw themselves to me. Good energy, draw themselves to me, regardless. But I always been feisty if I didn't, like, trust you, like, back up. You know what I'm saying? So with her in 2nd grade, as I remember, trying to think back, I really didn't dislike her, because all of us used to play together. Like, even when we used to be in the summertime, used to come from their neighborhood side to our neighborhood side. Everybody used to play together. The boys used to play basketball, football in the street. And we used to have these little plastic bags. We cheerleaders and stuff like that. But she always had this little thing with me, you know what I'm saying? But we never fought at that time. So throughout the school year, you know, she tried to get little girls on her side, this and all that, or the third, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, I'm new to it, you know what I'm saying? I'm nervous as a child already, and I'm new to the fact that, you know, I'm running into people like this. Like, I'm so used to everybody just smiling and laughing and enjoying, like, having fun. And the little girls that I hung with was just like, we was about just having fun. It wasn't nothing about, like, we had to fight each other and things like that. My mama, them used to make sure that they ate, they was fed and things like that. Their mamas went home, you know, back then it was just like a close-knit thing, you know. With people and their kids, you looked out for, you know, kids around the neighborhood, especially if you knew their parents. You know, they made sure that them kids weren't going home hungry. That's what type of parents I had, you know. So all of us would play in the yard and things like that, and so it was time for them to go home. So, with that being said, in second grade, she, you know, she was complaining about me, so tell the teacher on me, and, you know, I want the troublemaking type child. She's a tell behind my teacher back. She's a tell the kids to don't play with her and all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I remember that like yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Like yesterday, like, don't play with me, and because this and none of that, come on, let's go over here. And, you know, I had a best friend that was in my class, so me and her was just like glue, like this. We walked to school together and everything, so she was like, yeah, she said that, you know, don't do this or that, but you my best friend, I'm not gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? So it was like the girls in my classroom was really fickle, you know, like the two-faced type, you know what I'm saying? It was grown too, so I really didn't care, like, okay, well, I don't have to see y'all when I go home or whatever. So it never really bothered me that nobody wasn't my friend, because I still had, when I went home, I still had that ultimate love around me and that ultimate hope and faith and them prayer hands around me type vibe, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't think about it when I went home. So at the end of the school year, y'all, at the end of my school year, like close to the end of school year, she kept telling my best friend, she told my best friend, she was like, yeah, I'm going to beat her up before, at the end of school year, I'm going to beat her up. So my best friend, she was, at a time, she was the opposite of me. I was nice, and she was just like, no, I ain't holding on, I'm about to tell her. So she when we walk on, she said, Stephanie said she going to beat you up at the end of school year. You know me, as a little child back when, my heart would beating fast, like, doo-doo. I'm scared, like, if they're going to walk home with me and just bank me, you know, type that. You know, I was smart as hell, like, come on now, I was smart as hell. So my mom, like, they're going to walk home and hit me, you know what I'm saying? If my mama don't hit me any type of way, I know nobody else supposed to be hitting me like that. Like, and I'm like, you know, boom, 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 boom. So I don't know if I told my mom, I don't know, because I always been the type of person to keep stuff to myself until the last minute. So, you know, I never been the type like, oh, I'm scared to go to school. But I was like nervous, you know, go to school at the end of the school year. Like, she's talking about beating me up. She bigger than me, you know what I'm saying? I'm smaller than her, but she had a little big head. And I'm smaller than her. I'm like, you know. So the whole time, like, it was the end of the school year. They used to catch the bus, even though they stayed, like, right across the street. They can walk with us, and we, literally right across the street. Only thing that separate us that we stayed in, like, the hood-type houses, and they stayed in, like, the apartments, I guess. It was still hood, because hood people still out there. And it was still hood, because they got ratchet in the ghetto, too. So they stayed in those type houses. So I'm looking at, like, at her, like, I'm just doing my work last, you know, like, in the school year when the teachers, like, you just have fun and stuff like that. I'm just, me and my friend, you know, she always sat with me and we played together or whatever, and we used to play school. So I'm like, you know, like, she gonna walk home with me, you know, I'm nervous as fuck, like, as a little girl, my nerves is getting wrecked up. Like, I never been in a fight before, like, I never had to fight my siblings, like, fist fight my siblings like that at a younger age. And my cousin them never hit me, my mama don't beat me like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew that I was a decent child growing up. Like, I was scared to get my ass whipped type vibe, you know, by my parents. You know, parents get on to your ass, you bitch, I'm not about to act up for them to beat my ass like I done stole something. So, you know, I was already nervous about getting in trouble, because, you know, I try to be on my best behavior. I knew how I was raised. My mama always said, don't let people hit you though, you know, fight back, take it for yourself. you won't get in trouble as long as you beat their ass. But yeah. So yeah, I'm nervous, y'all. I'm nervous trying to think back. That's why it took so long, and it's really a true story. So I'm nervous. I'm like at the end of school year. I'm like, oh gosh, like, you know, we could tell time and stuff like that. My dad them always worked with me. I could tell time and shit like that. So I'm like, whoo, you know, you can hear the people start calling this personally, calling that personally. So, you know, it's like approaching it in the school year, because that's what they be doing all year round. You know, in the office, calling people to leave, and you knew the schedule. So we walked, so we went home last before like the pickups and the buses and stuff. So I noticed that, you know, like when they called for the buses, she was taking her dear old time. This chick was taking her time, y'all. When I said this, look, I'm using this paper. She was taking her time, putting her, and I was standing there. The thing is, something told me. I'm not gonna lie. Me and my best friend, cause we was the last ones, cause we was like the walkers, because everybody else got picked up and stuff. Everybody else caught the bus, and she was like, literally, the bus don't leave until like they actually got all the kids on the bus. They had to check off the names or whatever, so they knew she came to school. So she was putting stuff in her book bag slowly, and I was getting up. We was putting the desks on top of the chair, the chairs on top of the desks for the people, the custodians, to come and clean up. You know what I'm saying? Because we, at the end of the day, we had to put our chairs on top of our desks, like literally put them up there on our tables. So. And it was like little tables. Back then we could pick the little ass chairs up. So she was taking her time. So the next thing you know, a couple of people forgot, ran out to the bus and forgot to put their stuff up. So me and my best friend always at the end of the day would put the stuff up. So my teacher, she had another teacher watching us, because she had to walk the class out to the bus. So she had a teacher across the hall, the teacher that was across the hall, she'll walk her kids out to the bus too, because the teacher across the hall, she always had like a lot of things going on with her, which I didn't know back then, but she had a lot of things going on with her, and she used to walk her kids out too. So she would come peek in at us every certain amount of times, come peek in our classroom. But it's at the end of the school year, like you only got like 2 people in the classroom. She trusted us by then, like she already knew us by then, like we was just the type like not to do anything got in the classroom. So the girl take her deal all the time. So I'm talking to my best friend was like, you know what I'm saying? We were just talking and laughing and stuff like that. Then the next thing I know, that she put her book bag on, and then it was just for some reason when she put her book bag on. Last time I looked at her, she turned around, she put her book bag on. And something told me, we were putting the chair up, and then my best friend was like, Alex, like she was just called. She like, Alex, I guess she see the girl coming running up to. She like, Alex. I turned around. The girl said, "Whoa, y'all!" She pushed me so hard, I fell into the desk. Like, whoa! I mean, I was a little teeny thing back then, yo. The chairs fell off. I don't even remember if anything hit me, but if the chair hit me in my head and make me go like that, then God knows that I didn't boom like ever since. You know what I'm saying? So she pushed me real hard into the desk. I fell back. I felt like crying, because you know what I'm saying, back then when you a nice kid, you like emotional. But in between time, I already knew that we had beef. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like at that given moment, usually I would probably like tear up if I was one of the, like being that I was the type of child to be nice. If somebody hit me, to tear up and cry. She pushed me so hard, y'all, to the desk, like literally I flew into the desk when I turned back around. And my best friend, she all could just keep her voice just calling me and calling me and calling. She's like, Alice, you okay? Alice, you okay? This girl, I target her like I was the Terminator, bitch. Hold on, bitch. I'm gonna tell you about. I'm in a song called y'all bitches, but I'm gonna just say it like this. I target her like I was a Terminator. I could hear my friend say, "You okay? You okay?" Something just flickered in me that day. I remember like it's yesterday, because I get the same feeling when people just ready to try me sometime. Something just flicked in my mind. I just heard her calling me. Couldn't focus on my friend. Just heard her calling me. Alice, you okay? You okay? The next thing you know, I got up. I just seen this girl just start running. And I'm looking at her like, bitch, for real, bitch. For real. In my mind, back then I couldn't cuss, but for real. And my focus just on getting her. I got up. I start running. Boom, 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 boom. I could hear people like teachers like, slow down. What y'all running for? Y'all running for the bus? Hold on, slow down. Slow down. And I was running. Boom, boom. I couldn't talk. She was just gone. She was just like, this girl had this much on me down the hallway. Before I seen the bus doors, the buses, she tried to run to the buses to get on the bus. I seen the doors open for the bus. My target was on her like, oh, she trying to get to those buses before I get to her. She had this much on me. I mean, I upped my speed like, boom, boom, boom. The next day, you know, I grabbed this girl book bag and shirt. I don't know how I got close to that girl like that. I grabbed this girl book bag and shirt at the same time. I said, bam, boom, 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 boom. I could hear this teacher. She was a real tall teacher. She was like, hey, hey, hey. I was just, boom, in the back of her head. Boom. She was just trying to hold it. She started holding her head with her hands. I was just, boom, 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 boom. I couldn't even get to the girl's face. I was just standing up with her. We ain't never fall on the ground, stand up with her. Boom, boom. Teacher said, hey, hey, hey. Teacher didn't grab me at the time. The teacher grabbed her first. And the teacher was like, you know what I'm saying? They let all the kids get outside the classroom at the time. I don't know which kid is what, who was what. A lot of people went to school with me and stuff like that. And I didn't know who was what, or whatever. The teacher grabbed her and she was like, she had to get on the bus. But I was like, and then when I came back to, I see the tall teacher grab me and was taking me down. I'm like, she hit me, taking me to the office. I mean, you got to go to the office, knowing the people in the office or everybody about gone. Tell my son, I was like, she hit me first. Like, I was telling the tall teacher, like, she hit me first. Like, she hit me first. And my best friend already seen it. You know, she hit me first. By then, they already let her on the bus. I'm walking to the office. They trying to see if I can get a referral, get suspended. Girl, tell me why she ended up bumping into the other teacher. She was like, I was looking for, you know, the other teacher ended up coming out of the classroom. She was like, oh, there y'all go. I was looking for y'all. She was like, what's going on? She was like, oh, she was fighting down there. She was fighting some student down there. And I'm like, she hit me first. And, you know, the teacher across the hall known me for not being in trouble and known me for helping. You know what I'm saying? You know somebody else classroom, you kind of feel off other people's child and different people who get in trouble, who get referrals and things like that. So I'm like, she hit me first. So she was like, she was walking me to the office or whatever. And then she told my best friend to come on. She shut my teacher door real quick because, you know, the kids were still in her classroom that was about to, you know, still going home and about to leave. The bell haven't rung for us yet. And I was like, Miss such and such, you know, when she traded us off to the other teacher to walk me to the office, I was like, she hit me first. So she told my friend to come on to be a witness. So she got us around the hallway, y'all. She got us around the hallway. She was like, look. I was like, she hit me first, though. She said, look, I'm not going to take you to the office. And she told my best friend, tell me what happened. My best friend said she pushed her into the desk and she just ran after her. And then after that, they was down the hall. You know what I'm saying? Why would she explain it? So, y'all, with that being said, is that she's my best friend saved my tail that day, and won't nobody in the office, because we even went when it's time for us to go home, we used to go out the doors, other doors, and we could go past the office a little bit, like down, like a little bit past the office, look at off. Won't nobody in the office, like everybody, they already knew everybody left. So by then, I think we was going on to another school anyways. Was I going on to another? Yeah, I think I was going on to another school anyway. So I was never a troublemaker in school. And all I could think, I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to get in trouble. They're going to call my mama. So when I got home, I told my mama, my best friend walked me all the way home. Because she'll get off at her street before I even get home. My sister, she actually went to school with me or whatever. One of my younger sisters after me, she also went to school with me. We had to get her out of her classroom too and walk down the hallway. So that's how we didn't see, like, nobody was in the office or whatever. Maybe one person, maybe like a secretary, the principal, all of them was going on, about to be on vacation. So, yeah, so that's when I spazzed out, y'all. Like, for real, I spazzed out that day, and I never really spazzed out in that way. And ever since then, it's like, keep it calm, girl, keep it calm. But, yeah, I told my mom when I got home. My best friend told my mom, and my mom, I asked my mom the day, did she remember? My mom was like, yeah, I remember that. Come on, first thing my mama asked, did you win? Like other parents ask, like, whether you won or not, you know, it is what it is. But when my mama seen that little girl, when she tried to come around there again and play with us, my mama actually, and I pointed her out, my mama actually talked to her. And ever since then, you know, we got older and stuff like that. And she moved to a different school, but we ended up coming back into, when we was in high school, we was in the same class. She was a little thotty-ish in the back of the class. She used to let boys see her titties and stuff like that. I already knew she was that way from growing up. But she always remembered that these hands, I had these hands, baby. I had these motherfucking paws on your motherfucking ass, bitch. That's one thing about me, bitch. I mean, I could whip your ass, bitch, but I'ma join you to the T. Like, you not about to hit me. Like, who you think you is, bitch? I will stick your ass in your face type deal. Like, that's why I'm trying to tell people, bullying, leave people alone. Different people react in different ways. You know what I'm saying? And people getting bullied, leave them alone. Leave them people who's outcast alone. If you're getting bullied, let somebody know. Because I tell my daughter, you gon' make it work, baby. You gon' make it work, baby. You gon' make it work, 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 work. Let a bitch mess with my daughter. That little hoe try to come up mess with my daughter. Yep. Whoop her ass. Whoop that ass. Because, you know, kids nowadays, even grown, they stem from somebody that you knew or somebody that somebody else knew. They stem from some type of vine that did the same shit that they doing when they was little. The troublemakers, little ass kids. But with that being said, if you're getting bullied out there, I don't care how old or how young you are, talk to somebody about it, especially if you're a young kid. Talk to somebody about it. Let somebody that's real 100% know, and don't do anything out of your control that will ruin your whole life because you're getting bullied by these people. Because most of the time, these people that's bullying you ain't going to be shit in life no how. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have the most problems, the most downfalls, the most everything in life. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, all you can do is just, you know, live your life. Pray for people like that. And sometimes you got to tag them. You got to tag them. Like, you got to whop them. You got to whop them. But just don't do anything out of your character that don't force you to do things to ruin your whole life, is what I'm saying. And with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. You have any questions for me, want to request anything, like, comment, and subscribe to me. And y'all have a very, 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 very blessed day. Bye.